All right, so we are live. We live. Are we live? What's up, people? Got my man Jeremiah in the building.
What's happening? What's happening?
What's going on with your fam?
Happy to be here.
I don't even know why I got him here. We work together. We co-workers. He was like he wanted to be on the podcast, and I was like no, but then I kind of like gave in because you know.
Okay.
First of all,
I remember this differently.
The mic is on. We gonna learn today.
That's what he did. That's what he can tell a story like that. I object.
But no, my man's he's trying to start his own podcast, so showing love. Plus, he's just a funny dude. Plus, you know how to get the ladies. And I can't get the ladies anymore. We'll talk about that later.
Whoa. But let me go ahead and just publish an announcement. I do not have hoes. Okay, let me just go ahead and make that clear. I don't get no ladies.
You get the ladies.
Negative.
So, but anyway, before we get into recording the podcast on YouTube, first of all, make sure you hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, leave comments, let me know that you're listening. Look, I've been lazy. I haven't been posting the comments, the timestamps for the win. So I apologize. Maybe in 2020 I get back on it. So y'all forgive me. Other than that, my man Big Low, he's starting to post new content. So y'all make sure to holler at him at youtube.com/Big Low Hip Hop. And also too, my man Backpack, you know what I'm saying? I don't think he posted anything lately, but check him out too. Matter of fact, I'm gonna give y'all a little sneak peek, bro, if you will. You see that thing on the table on the tripod?
Put me to work already.
See,
I'm supposed to be a guest.
You're my apprentice. Yeah. What? Y'all see it? Early Christmas gift. Man got the GoPro.
It's live.
You know what I mean? I made it still on. But it's all my better. But yeah, man. So new content come 2020. So you gonna see it. Let me put this right here. Even though it's still on. That's true. So yeah, man. Get ready. Big Low, Backpack. I'm coming for y'all. Just ain't giving y'all promo. I'm coming for your head. That's what's going on. So again, if you're listening, make sure you got the chat room wide open. Leave comments. We'll respond. This is an interactive podcast. So y'all make sure y'all do that. So we're gonna go ahead and get into the shenanigans. So here we go. So now you can talk to them. Let's make sure. Yeah, it's on. All right. Yep. And we are back. This is the Enigma Sept Hour with your boy Enigma September. And what you just heard is the song that played. The name of the song is Your Body. My man Chad Rhimes' new exclusive just came out. I ain't even heard yet. You know what I'm saying? I'll give y'all that new. Yeah, shout out to Chad Rhimes, former guest of the show. And yeah, just let you guys know the actual guest of the show. Got my man Jeremiah Buie in the building.
What's happening? Happy to be here. Buie,
give him a little applause. AKA Remain Calm, AKA Houseway, AKA Black Spider-Man.
That was the one I was waiting on. But don't tell nobody though.
That's
it's
secret.
Secret.
The secret's out now.
Secret.
Oh wow. Now, but yeah, man. AKA probably my fifth favorite coworker.
At least I'm that time.
Yeah. That's the silver lining. That's the silver lining.
I'm probably about my seventh favorite Libra. So
you gotta chill with the Libra slander, bro.
Libra slander don't stop.
Like, granted, I'm pretty sure it's female Libras, but I still got a rep for the clan.
There's some good ones out there, like my dog Lexus. She good.
That's what I'm saying.
Nail salon action right there.
That's what I'm saying. You got to pick some of the wrong ones, bro.
That's how it goes. That's the risk you take in later games.
Plus, what I know about female Libras, you missing out. I don't know what you doing. You know what? That may be it though. They was out here trying to get it. Trying to do too much.
Yeah, it was a little doing too much.
Yeah.
That's all it was.
I can see that. Sorry to all my female Libras out there listening. I just know they like to get it. They do like to get it.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Apparently it is because you slandering.
Well, ain't nothing wrong with it. Well, let me rephrase that. If that's how you do, that's how you do. Just don't do it over here. We ain't here for it.
Like, hey, man. But nah, it's all good, man. But glad to have you on the show.
Appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying? My man, I mean, you're a funny dude, keep people engaged, and because of that, you know what I'm saying? I think your endeavors into podcasting will work because you know how to keep people engaged. But we're gonna find out a little bit more about that.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Later on when we really get into it. So we're gonna get into the business of the day. This is the last episode of 2019. So, you know,
the last episode of the decade.
Yeah. Granted,
that might have been the most applause I've got in my life.
When I came into this decade, I was doing a podcast.
Mm-hmm.
This the same podcast but in a different format. And now I'm leaving doing the podcast. So whoop-de-doo. Some things change, some things remain the same.
I started this decade in high school and
shut up.
No,
shut up, bro. I came to this decade celebrating my 10th year anniversary. So right. Exactly.
You got an 8-track here, man? It's crazy.
Don't do me. Pause.
No, pause.
8-track is my daddy, dog. Don't do me. Don't trip. We got some Seagrams.
Oh yeah,
we're trying to get our drink chips on.
Ain't nothing too serious.
Yeah, ain't nothing.
Seagram. Classic Lamarito.
Nobody at the job with me looking at us. Hey, what's up, ain't drinking? Whatever.
YOLO.
Oh, speaking of YOLO, I don't know if you noticed the little buddy right there, just chilling.
I see.
If you see it, you see it. If you don't, then oh well. I mean, the podcast listeners can't see it because they're listening, but YouTube. Let me know if y'all pick up game. What we got? First thing of business. Like I said, end of the year, end of the decade. Been a good year for me. Oh, I gotta make the announcement. Things have changed. Of course, we had Christmas, of course.
Right. Uh-huh.
And
a lot of shiny stuff.
Yeah, it's a lot of shiny stuff. I decided. It was decided pretty much a while ago. It just got to the formalities that I went ahead and proposed to my then girlfriend, now fiance, Miss Felicia Williams. So, hey.
Oh, I choose you. You better tell her, man. I gotta tell you, man. When I seen that, I was like, well, wait.
It was like the most popular thing I've had post on my Facebook.
Ain't nothing to be mad about, man.
Yeah, it is, because I would expect a birth of a child. He is not McKenzie, number 2.
Man, people have kids every day, B. Nah, man, but everybody like to see, happiness, above, and probably because we were tired of seeing all the people with the crab boils, the shrimp, and the matching pajamas.
Right, the matching.
So we see
what was
somebody
over the pajamas? Yeah,
we see somebody getting married, we like, finally, I'm gonna love that. Gracious.
Yeah, man. So, we did that. It really did look like we were about to break the internet. You did choose me, baby. Felicia made a comment saying she chose me. But I was about to say she made me an honest man. Say made an honest woman. Mm-hmm. And she made me an honest man.
Honest man, eh?
Yeah, I was out here.
What you was for? A dishonest man?
I was out here.
Dishonor on you, dishonor on the cow.
I was out here. I was a Libra.
Out here.
I was a Libra.
It's all right though. We gonna thank God for change. Hey.
Because Lord knows
He do.
The road I travel.
Come on now.
Days in and days out. Top flight to the moon.
Whoa.
To the moon to shrines.
Whoa.
To the liquor to the bill.
Hey.
Try to liquor here and there. Lord have mercy. But I've been delivered.
Delivered.
He
took you off the island.
Yes, Lord.
Okay.
Yes, so Yes.
For real, all serious, man. I like for real. I am happy for you, man. Because seeing a black man make that decision is always going to be a win. It's always going to
word.
With another black woman.
Word. Actually, I saw a chart. If you check my Twitter, somebody posted a chart where it showed the intersection of black or what was it, white men, black men, white women, black women. I think mixed and Hispanic. And yeah, now granted, the black man to black woman was lower, I guess, as far it was like probably 70% versus black woman to black man was like 88 or something. But it still showed that the stereotype that black men kind of stray away from black women isn't quite true. Like we do choose black women for the most part.
I most definitely do. I like my meat seasoned. I know raw chicken.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I mean, I split that white oak now.
I only got one of them up, and then that's how it's gonna stay.
I've split that black oak a couple times, but and I mean, it wasn't no issue. But I always knew that. I mean, I'm too conscious of who I am, especially as a black man. And my thinking was not that I thought it would be impossible for me to marry a white woman, but I just can't see anyone. I can't see just having that connection. That it's important to me to have an understanding of what it means to be black in America. And not saying it's impossible. I've met white women that beyond that, what I'm saying, had some type of connection or whatever, or they was cool. But to me, it was just like that's so important to me, and it'd be hard to think that I would find a white woman that could connect in that way.
And like you said, it's not impossible. I was listening to Dr. Umar, and he was basically saying that the only woman that is capable, and I mean, again, this is opinionated, but I felt what he was saying. The only woman that is capable of understanding and loving a black man is another black woman.
Right.
And then I saw, I don't know if it was him or it was another lady I was watching on Instagram, but it's basically saying, how is anyone of another race going to teach your black son how to be black in America?
Right. I mean, they can nourish him. They can do other things, but yeah, it's just tough to think that it can. I mean, it can happen. I'd say it's impossible, but it can happen. But definitely to not have those experiences, it's hard for you to truly understand. You know what I mean? So, but not to say that it's not. I'm definitely not one of those. Oh, you got to date within your race. No, my thing is date who makes you happy. Fee makes me happy. She brings me peace. You know what I'm saying? I hope and pray that I do the same to her. But that's what it comes down to. You know what I'm saying? Like we connect. She's there for me. She, supports me. She comforts me, gets me right when I need to get right. You know what I'm saying? I mean, in the sense of, if I'm slipping, she get me on top of my game or whatever. So, I mean, that's important to me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
More so than anything. Then, so, if you find somebody and you love them, despite whatever their race is, just whatever their sex is, whatever, you know what I'm saying, whatever. If y'all in love, man, do that. I'm all for that. You know what I'm saying? My only beef is you got people that, you date outside your race off stereotypes. So black women just bitchy, or black men ain't shit. And just like, no.
Was on Twitter looking at that discussion. Right? If you're going to do it because you love them, or or they complete you. But don't do it just to bash the other race. And that's what a lot of black women have an issue with. They don't have an issue with black men being outside the race. They have an issue with them bashing black
and
women.
I hate that.
That's why I
hate that. Yeah.
But I don't like that.
Yeah, don't do that. But anyway, speaking of mixed couples and mixed babies, Drake, of all people, he had an interview this week, actually a couple of days ago, on Rap Radar. Posted first. It was exclusively on Tidal. I think you can find it on YouTube now. Joe, what up, bro? I mean, Joe Ward in the building. He sat down with Elliot Wilson, aka Yellow Nigga, and B Dot. They had a little 2.5 hour almost.
About 2.5 hours. I think like 2 hours, 20 minutes. Something like
exactly. And it was interesting. It was an interesting interview. I mean, Drake is one of the biggest rappers in the world, if not the biggest as far as modern day. I don't think he ever outsold Eminem straight up, but definitely outsold Eminem in this decade. just because of the numbers that came out. But yeah, I don't know, man. I can't front. I like Drake as an artist. I like his music. But yeah, I just the interview, he just came off just petty, bro. He came off petty. He came off insecure. I know a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, was like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Drake was talking that shit. He was holding it down. I don't know. He really sounded Canadian.
Yeah, he was out drinking espresso.
Right. My man really sounded Canadian. Like, and I don't know, just a couple things that rubbed me the wrong way was of course, we was talking about the Pusha joint. You know what I'm saying? Even though he gave Pusha his props, where he was just like, you know, he had to come at my mans and, you know, the kid and all this other stuff. But then, like, B-Dot called him out and was just like, but you called his wife out. And instead of him being like, you know what, you right, well, whatever, he's still trying to, like, curveball it and was like, yeah, but,
you know, no accountability in that. Like,
that's what rubbed me the wrong way. You're right.
You cannot open those types of doors and cannot expect the repercussions of what happened.
He thought he was bigger than that. That's what it was.
He didn't think he was going to get torn off in that like
exactly.
that. Listen, when he brought his son out, he brought all kind of stuff out. Listen, we all love Drake because Drake's a very popular artist, and a lot of people love Drake, and there are still Drake fans to this day who do not acknowledge that he got flamed.
Exactly. Right.
That is basically what it was. That man came out of Burger King like a Whopper because he got flamed boiled. And see, the thing is, he probably just wasn't expecting that type of heat. That's
He thought, it's gonna be another Meek Mill situation, probably not even Meek Mill, so I'm gonna take this easy. And yeah, Pusha T came with that fight because Pusha T been beefing with Cash Money for like a decade and a half, so he been ready. He been ready to take that man head off. So you're right, Joe. He saw when the opportunity came, like Pusha came, especially you talk about that man fiance at the time, now wife.
Come on, now we gotta take the gloves off. You know what I'm saying? Now I gotta go unearth the child, and the blackface photo really killed me.
Right.
Oh my goodness gracious. He put that man back in the wheelchair.
And then also too, he was trying to like shade or push it with like, you know, he cool, but you know, realizing his life ain't what it is. It's just I can't listen to him no more. And it's like, that ain't got nothing to do with his skill. He still can rap. You know, even if everything was 100% a lie, the man still can put bars together. That's the thing. He
wrapped his ass on the table. So.
Right. And then second, and somebody made this point on Twitter where it's like, all right, you don't fuck with Pusha because he you saying his life ain't real, but yet you fuck with Rick Ross. Heavy.
Security guard.
Right. Man, was a whole CEO out here.
Security guard, probation officer. No, what you call a correction officer or whatnot.
There's been whole articles about, you know what I'm saying, Rick Ross and just how he's perfected the art of, you know what I'm saying, embellishing an entire life. So you over here fucking with Ross heavy.
But you do it to sell records, though. So, I mean, Ross accomplished his goal. Now, your boy 69, that line almost got his ass put on the prison.
Right. That was a cautionary tale of don't be lying. Get your ass locked up. But then also, too, I mean, and I don't know if B-Dot and Yellow Nigga or Elliot Wilson forgot to bring it up, or maybe they couldn't bring it up. But then Drake Daddy came out and said Drake embellished shit. So it's like, how you gonna sit here and act like, I don't fuck with Pusha because this shit fake? Nigga, your shit fake. You should act like you lived this fatherless life and your dad was there the whole time.
The entire time.
Right.
And then even Pusha T brought that up about his mom and his dad and things like that. You know, Drake, he just doesn't officially want to take that L. That's pretty much all it boiled down to.
And then also, this is another contradiction because the other thing, you mentioned the blackface, you talking about the whole, he had this line about black excellence. Mm-hmm. And it was just like, what you feel about that? He was like, yeah, I feel like black people don't, you know what I'm saying, accept me as being black, you know, do all this stuff and no one says this is black excellence. And it's just like, it go back to what Pusha T said about his insecurities about his mixed race. So it's like, it tripped me out with the interview, and it was different times. Y'all can watch it and get your own opinion, but it was just different times where it was like he would say something, and then something else would come back and kind of contradict it, and it's kind of like, yeah, bro, it's almost. I think he just been in the game for so long. I mean, not even in the game. I mean, the man was a team star already.
It's not like he was. She's not like he was struggling or he didn't have like fame or attention up until blowing up when he came out. He was already on the radar. You know what I mean? And then Wayne was the person who made the move to just go ahead and sign him. And he was talking about. I do have respect for him when he speaks on Wayne and the respect that he has for Wayne and Nikki and how he handled that whole how he's talking about the beef and how he was holding it down while Wayne was gone and things like that. So I would definitely respect him for giving the credence to Wayne and things like that. But other than that, and talk about Kawhi and stuff like that. I mean, that man didn't really start showing up to the games about 2 years ago. So yeah, he's this hardcore, rapper. Hardcore, like Raptor fan. Right? Come on, Big. Let's be real. Now. Cut it out. So.
But yeah, man. But again, if y'all is interested, you know what I'm saying, y'all can check that out after you check out my podcast and after you check out the Freedom Train Radio podcast, after you check out Chelby podcast. Then you can go over to our own title.
That long ass. If y'all talking about that thing, that the only thing that's longer than that is Avengers Endgame. That's what I'm telling you.
Yeah, that's especially. I mean, because Joe Budden podcast does that long, but it's like they change topics to go to an interview for 2 hours. Mm-hmm. Is some crazy shit.
Joe Budden has probably the individual's bit of like a jerk, but I love his podcast. His podcast is really good. Yeah.
No, I fuck with it. Even though actually, I speak on that. I wasn't really fucking with the last episode. He was talking about Summer Walker. I guess to do Justice. Well, I guess I don't know if he's a manager or he works with Summer Walker. Mm-hmm. And he was basically trying to tell Joe, like, look, man, she ain't trash. She just developing. But you going around saying she trash is just like being whatever. And Joe was just like going off on it. And I don't know if he was just trying to make good content, but the nigga just came out sounding retarded, especially when you think about like, Joe, you 39, bro. You up here yelling about how whack 22-year-old singer is. And not just because it's a single about performance. Like, she need to be doing more. Like, the fuck, nigga? Like,
I don't like, and just as a general consensus as far as how they do Summer Walker, I mean, you can't tell nobody how to, what's the word, behave with their mental illness or what she has going on social anxiety and things like that. Because, there are things that people have seen videos of her, and they're like, well, how could you do that with social anxiety? And then, even when she got to take that award, she was trembling. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
She looked purely terrified.
Right.
And I mean she never would have, who knows? She probably didn't think she even got this far in the industry. Right. You know what I mean? Right. So now it's all happening at once. You know, these are still people. Even Rod Wave getting mad about people making fun of his weight and things like that. Tells him he ain't finna rap no more, go back to the bot. Like, these are still people at the end.
Exactly. I think a lot of people don't take that into consideration. And it was funny because he was talking about her performances, and the thing I was thinking of was like Erykah Badu. And like Erykah Badu, she didn't do much when she performed, when she came out. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't trolling around nothing. I mean, she had, the head wrap and the incense going. She set the mood, but she didn't do much. So
but they didn't really have to do. I mean, she just gives that aura.
Right.
It's fine.
Right. So just like, bro. So I was just thinking when he was going through that, I'm like, bro, like as a singer, especially if you got talent, you know what I mean? Now if you didn't have talent and you had to like jump around and
you had to make something happen.
You know what I mean? Then that makes sense. But no, she can sing. Like, let her just get her vibe and get it off or whatever. And even if there are, that was the dude Justice was saying, like, you just got people that's just gonna roll with it. So Joe was like, man, no, there's people that saying it. He's like, yeah, you got people that troll. It is what it is.
Just for every fan, there's a hater. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So just if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And she has a strong enough fan base. I mean, they defend her fiercely on Twitter and every other social media. So I mean, I think she doing all right, man. And who am I to judge what she's doing? Because I'm not doing that. So I mean, I wouldn't know. I mean, with Joe Budden, does he really even have the presence to even speak on what she could be doing more? And all
I mean, in the sense of, I mean, he's been on tour. I mean, even especially. I mean, a lot of people think, he got a one-hit wonder, but he actually got albums and all this other stuff. Right. He had to tour those albums. So I'm pretty sure he knows about performance and how to create a good performance. But I just think he was just, in that particular moment on that episode, like he was just coming off like too hard. And it just made him look like not not even like a bully like a psychopath. And again, I don't know if he was doing it for content.
Maybe his ratings was down that last episode or something.
Yeah, but it looked trash, bro. It looked trash on his part. So he got chill. Can I flex for a little bit before we get into the next song? I got a follow today on Twitter.
Oh, let's see it now.
I got a blue check follow. What?
Blue check.
I got a blue check follow. If my man's listening, shouts out to him, Rattler Nation. But yeah, my man Roy Wood Jr.
Wow.
Followed me today. Matter of fact, let me show Jeremiah so you know I ain't tripping.
I'm gonna go ahead and confirm it for y'all.
It'd be funny if you like follow me and then unfollow me.
They good for that on Twitter just to get that follow back.
Just to be like,
And then Twitter updated where you can't see who following you. You have to like go through your list of followers now. It's so ghetto.
I got it somewhere. Y'all hold tight. But yeah, I was surprised because he had posted something, and I commented on it. He said something. It was something about Win Dixie in Tallahassee. He had posted a story. Oh, because we some simps. Y'all think we got hoes? We don't. Or had hoes rather in my situation. Long time ago. I'm locked down now. But you somebody like you played the simp. And ain't gonna front. I done been in this situation before. He was saying how he picked the chick up. He had a crush on her. They was in a group together, a class group. So he got sharp. He like, yo, I'm gonna get this game. I'm impressed her, whatever. Got the car, picked up. She was like, yo, I need to go to Win Dixie. So I took her to Win Dixie. She went, got some groceries. She was like, yo, drop me off to my homegirl crib. So he's like, all right. So he's still trying to get in the mood, whatever. You know what I mean? She gets out. He said he knows a dude that was like standing outside or whatever, right? He paid no mind. He's like, I don't know why this dude's sitting here, but whatever. So he played it off. He go back home. He like, dang, I guess, it is what it is. So she hit him back up a couple hours later, like, yo, can you scoop me? Oh, heck yeah. So he went, got in prep, you know what I'm saying? Got his best threads or whatever. Got in the car, scooped her up. Yeah, I think when he pulled up, he realized what the bullshit was. He's like, she was coming in and she got in the car and the dude came out. The dude was only in boxers. He had a little post drip spot on his boxers.
Not the post drip.
The post cum drip.
No.
And that's when we realized what it was.
The original drip was there. Okay.
Yeah. And so so he just, he was like, it was just silence except for the Drew Hill he had playing on his car because he was trying to set the mood. And yeah. So anyway, I said something about, the Win Dixie because I remember I figured he was talking about the Win Dixie on the south side. I was like, yeah, that Win Dixie shut down now. Even though that he was talking about the old Win Dixie that was on Monroe Street that got moved up to Paul Russell, and then that one got shut down. But the Win Dixie he was talking about is where Save-A-Lot is at now. So, but yeah, man, boom.
Y'all, he telling the truth now. Roy Jones Jr. ex Jedi.
Yeah.
Blue check mark. It's
YouTube
official.
see it. Oh, YouTube can't see
The
it.
reflection. But
I forgot. Oh snap! I thought the camera was right here. Sorry, YouTube. I don't want to brag too much, but yeah, man. Shouts out to Roy Wood Jr. You know what I mean? J School in the building. You know what I mean? FAMU. Y'all know what we do. Yeah. Get my little brag on. What else we got? Oh, before we get up out of here. Get to this next track. Matter of fact, this is the reason why I'm playing the next track. Last show of the year. I announced it on the radio show last week. My man, The Beast, was having a show tomorrow. So live, if you listen to the live joint tomorrow. Podcast, it's too late. You missed out. But he's having a show at VHS Studios out in Centerville Road. Everybody and their mama is performing except for me. Nigga, I could at least did 3 songs, bro. But everybody. I think King Red, my man, Black Iron.
Shout out to King Red, that's my dog.
He coming up, he gonna be performing. Man, just a bunch of people. I can't even name how many people because it's just pretty much any and everybody that in Tallahassee gonna be there. I think maybe one will. I don't know, but yeah. So if you're interested, not if you're interested because it's on the radio. Yo, y'all go out and support my man's. I think the entry is gonna be like $5, and or you can bring a canned good, or you can bring like even though it's after Christmas, but I think you can even bring like a present. And if you bring the present, then that can be your entry. But other than that, I'm trying to find this joint so I can tell y'all who all gonna be there, because it's gonna be a lot. And instead of typing the beast, I type the breast.
What's on your mind, sir?
Again, the last part of the year, all tour donations. Okay, well, it's too late for that. That was Thursday, so you got to pay $5, nigga. But yeah, you got Papa Zan, who was Black Iron, Miss Hefe, Rico the Champ, man Vega, who's on the show, Love Soul, Miat, Crucial, Charlie Scott, First Class, Cream Man, who I think played one of his tracks on this joint, Dele E-Class, not E-Class, not like my old name, Biggs De Niro, New Hustle Entertainment, Condini 07, Delore, Dragon X, play his stuff on here, Del B, I got you on the show, bro. Lady G, Deep Pockets, Black Hustle Entertainment, Taylor Marie, and more. So yeah, man. Yeah, $5 at the door, or if you got a toy. That's tomorrow. That's Saturday, December 28th. So interested, man. Y'all go and check that out. Support your boy. Trying to go out with a bang. It wasn't me. Roy Wood said it was the post-joke spot. I was just telling the joke. Y'all go follow Roy Wood. Tell him I sent you. Like literally. So he'll know about the podcast. What else we got? Yeah, that's about it. So we're gonna get to the next song. Again, to support my man the Beast. We're gonna play this Hurt Nobody. And we're gonna come back and interview my man Jeremiah Buie. This is the Enigma Sept Hour. You got time, baby.
Yeah, I think it will.
Yeah. Let's take a little break. Like a minute or so. Let's
give it Miss Heffy on Miss Heffy on Instagram.
Yeah.
That woman is so fine. But she's actually talented too. She ain't just fine for no reason.
Yeah, no, she get it in, man.
And Crucial, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's Zay. Zay, I think his name is Giancarlos on Facebook.
Yeah, the apostrophe in his name.
Mm-hmm.
I think
he knew I would comment on my stats, so you got all.
Yeah.
I
remember seeing his name.
That boy hilarious, man. But he got the bars too. Like I don't understand. Like I was talking to somebody, I wanted to know why. Like there are a lot of talented rappers in Tallahassee. But like I don't understand why Tallahassee doesn't support. They get more love outside of Tallahassee.
It's just the nature. This is nature. I mean, it's everywhere. Like in any city, you have people that, if you local, they is not going to support. And I think it's part of it is people are more into celebrity than they are the music. So it's not about the quality. It's not about being the illest rapper. It's about being famous and having a personality. Matter of fact, that's literally the reason why I started doing the podcast. Mm-hmm. It started with doing the Fire Show. And that was a show for the crew I was with. Mm-hmm. And the idea was to let people know about personality, because I realized they don't care about the music. They want to know who you are. They want to buy into your personality. And when they buy
it, is so true with the baby. I mean, of course, he's a pretty good rapper, but like his videos be so lit, and he is such a lit individual. That's why people that's why he's blowing up.
And that's what it comes down to. So the problem is when they see you, especially if you're on the corner trying to sell a CD, mm-hmm. but they can see you like walking around, mm-hmm. it's not as interesting, because it's like you here, you right here.
You're like, we're like equal. Okay, that makes sense. Exclusivity and things like that.
But let's say the same rapper, if they go to just as far as like Jacksonville.
Oh, I'm from out of town. All those other good stuff.
And it's just that whole ideal of just being untouchable. Mm-hmm. It's that celebrity aspect.
Coming back and working at Waterbury, or me coming back working at Jason's Deli. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That would make a lot of sense.
All right, so we'll get back into it. And we back. It's your boy Enigma September. What you just heard was the Beast Hurt Nobody. And so I'm here with the guest of the hour, the the hostess with the most. Does that make sense? I don't know. Just awkward. My man Jeremiah Buie.
What's happening? What's happening?
What's going on, bro?
AKA Remain Calm on Facebook.
Right. Now that's what I wanted to ask. Let me. Can I say? Oh yeah. Let me see.
Oh yeah, brother, you make yourself down.
Let me get this pillow and hide my belly on there. Yeah, yo, I just realized what females do. Oh snap!
Hand put it.
Yo, y'all get the pillow to hide your belly.
There you go.
Wow. Yo, y'all sick.
I can learn a thing or two.
Y'all women sick. Now I'm feminine because I'm hiding my belly. Let me stop. I'm fat. It is what it is at this point. Anyway, that's one main question I had, bro. So are you going? I know you told me you're going to develop a podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to do it as yourself per se, or will it be like a Remain Calm or some type of name?
It's probably gonna go be like with Remain Calm, since that has like garnered. That's where the following really is,
right?
So I'm probably just gonna use that or whatever that means. A lot of people is like, oh, why you say Remain Calm? Really, Remain Calm is not just like a term; it's actually like a lifestyle. It's responding and not reacting to situations and using emotional intelligence to navigate everyday problems and things like that.
Yeah.
So that's where that came from. But I'm going to use that as because Remain Calm is my self-proclaimed Facebook comedian name or whatnot.
Okay.
So that's where the following came from.
So basically, moving forward, I can say, not saying I had Jeremiah on my podcast, but I had Remain Calm.
Right.
On my podcast.
Then they're gonna be like, who the hell is that? And then they're gonna type it in and look it up. They're like, okay, this is kind of funny,
Yeah. So what made you come up with the persona? What made you say, yo, let me do this and just kind of be this guy who stirred the pot? Like, okay, let me go back. Let me rephrase that. So from my eyesight, we follow each other on Facebook, which a lot of people say don't follow your coworkers on Facebook, but it's worked for us.
Most definitely.
But
follow my Snapchat. It's completely just Snapchat where all the ratchet stuff happens.
Let me see. Let me go find out. I don't have a Snapchat fee. Hey, I need to stop playing because I think that's the only app I didn't announce my engagement. So I need to go ahead and do that before I get in trouble. Because I'm creeping on Snapchat for real.
You gotta cover all bases.
Exactly. But no, so it was on Facebook or whatever. I know you had the Stir the Pot series. What prompted that?
It started as a joke. So I would just ask questions and I'd be like, why girls in Tallahassee like these homeless niggas or something like that.
Right.
So you get on there and a whole bunch, or I'll be like, why niggas want to go to the club so much and not chill with their girl? And then one girl just got there and was like, cause these niggas is gay. And I was just like, what? And then people started commenting their perspectives. And I was just kind of like, this is kind of hot right now. So I want to strike by the iron spot. Now I will say, I actually did not come up with the name Stir the Pot. So the origin story of that name is, shout out to Devin Brown. That's my best friend since like 8th grade, middle school, big time. Like that guy is one of the most solid people in my life.
He gonna come with your ass when you get rich.
Hey man, I gotta take it with me.
Name,
if I ever get rich and blow up in the entourage, he definitely gonna be in it, man. So he was like, he's my best friend, but he's also one of the most pettiest people I know. And so he gets on there, he's like, stir the pots, so keep putting this controversial stuff out here,
right?
So the pot just keeps stirring and boiling, and then it caught on, and I was like, man, like this is a great name,
right.
And that's how I kept going, and then it became more so of a thing where I would do it at a certain time every day from about 2 to 3.
Yep.
That's when peak hours would work at. So then, and then it was just, it would start off slow, and then as events would happen, I would start having more topics, and then a lot of more people would chime in. Like that child support post. Whoa,
oh yeah, that's off top.
That was a deep post, a child support post, and then a lot of people give different perspectives, and I would learn so much. Like I learned so much about homeschooling from stirring the pot.
Right.
How you learn about people, how they feel about vaccinations, learn how people how they feel about dating. You know what I mean? So, and I was like, man, a lot of people like, you start a podcast, and me, how I am, I just need that. I need a little like push, and my biggest supporters, is my parents. Shout out Pierre Terosa Bowie. The biggest supporter is my parents, and they were just like, if you got something here, man, you need to go ahead and keep going and keep doing it. And my dad would give me some encouragement, he'd give me some ideas and things like that. So, that's how that started. And then I ended up, I don't remember, I stopped doing it because it was becoming too much for me to handle by myself. Right. And then I would start getting and then I would get someone to help me moderate. Shout out to Simone Talks. If y'all have a podcast on Anchor, I think you can find her on Apple Music as well. Her name's Simone Talks. Great person. She's the one who she brought me on her podcast. I really enjoy her podcast. Just go shout out or whatnot. Right. So, and then, she got on there and she helped a lot and she would ask a lot of questions. And so that's kind of how that came about. And so now I'm coming back with it. And I'll just ask a question like the other day that Lizzo posted when I said, is Lizzo really doing too much? Or y'all just some haters? At that point in time, Lizzo had just, shown her bare ass at the Lakers game. And I was like, listen, man, let her live. You know what I'm saying? But, celebrities be naked out here every day, B. And then, she broke the table, I think, at Wendy's or something like that. And I was just like, yeah, all right.
As you know what? I don't think that was her.
No, it was somebody else.
Yeah, it was right, but people like basically try to make it. Yeah.
Before
but still, people thought it was her. So
before she started doing too much, Lizzo, I just felt like people were upset about Lizzo. Like one person said, they had a great comment. They said a lot of people aren't used to seeing a bigger woman unapologetically herself and comfortable with herself.
Right.
And to a certain degree, I think that's true. And because Rihanna walk around with her nipples out all the time. And don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining, Riri.
No.
Don't get me wrong.
No, sorry, Fee. No.
I'm not complaining.
The funny thing about it, I like thicker Rihanna than model Rihanna.
I do too. And if you women don't take nothing else away from this, the stigma that men like toothpicks, I'm 167 pounds. I don't want to be with nobody as skinny as me.
I don't know what y'all
we gonna be in the bed like a Max Pops rubbing together starting fight. No, I need some thickness. You know what I'm saying? But that's basically getting back on topic. It's how that started. Right. And so now moving into the podcast, what I'm going to do is definitely have some topics. I really want to touch on that Dwayne Wade, the whole situation.
Oh yeah, with
his daughter or whatnot. No. That's what he's referring to him as is his daughter.
He said daughter. I know. I read he used the
pronouns are her and things like that. So we'll say daughter and things like that. So I definitely want to touch on that because there seems to be a lot of mixed reviews, predominantly in the Black community, as far as how he's handling that situation. Me personally, I think maybe he should have waited till the child got just a little bit older.
I don't know. I mean, I saw the picture. I didn't even notice at first. I mean, Buddy was just posing. I was like, all right. I didn't really notice how, I guess, feminine, if you will, the pose was. And I didn't even know he had nails. I wasn't looking at him.
I wasn't looking exactly. I seen it looked to be a happy family.
Right.
Even from growing up, having friends who were terrified to come out to their parents, based on the reaction that they have. So for him to have that relationship with his son, that they have a safe place to say, hey, this is what's going on, this is how I feel. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. No matter how you may feel about it, that's beautiful. Because there are some people who can't even talk to their parents and have been completely disowned for their parents. And not even just for we'll say being gay, for maybe not choosing the career their parents want them to choose, or being a stripper or something like that. Ain't nothing wrong with naked husband. I'm saying, but things like that. So I think that in that sense of the bigger picture, what he's doing is great and phenomenal.
Right.
Now, of course, everybody has their feelings about the methods of whatnot.
Yeah, I mean, ain't much you can do. I mean, the way I looked at it, it's like, he's there, so it's not like it'd be one thing if it's like he was forcing it on his son. If he was like, what is it? It was somebody.
I mean, he ain't like Magic Johnson son levels. Nah.
Well, he's gonna be eventually.
I can tell you that right now. That's a little extreme.
He's gonna be, he's gonna be Urban the third levels. The way he's looking already. Ain't nothing wrong with that, but we just
I mean, for me, that's a little extreme. But
he's gonna be all right. But I think the thing about it is, it's not like he's forcing it on his son or he's telling his son to wear a dress or nothing. His son chose to do that, and he's allowing him to express himself. Hey man, it is what it is. Kind of go back to what I said about the T.I. thing, where it's like granted, if Mackenzie started walking here 11 years old and in boy clothes, I'd be like, what you doing? But if that's what she's doing, I'm gonna love my daughter regardless.
Right.
You know what I mean? She could be an axe murderer. That's still my daughter. I'm gonna love her. So so I don't Nah, Rihanna ain't got nothing on you, baby. She too rich for me. She's too rich for me, Felicia. I can't deal with that.
You're like Nick Saban answering the phone in the middle of the press conference for his wife telling him to pick up something else. That's what you're
right. But nah, man. I mean, you love your kids. They are who they are, and you know the core. Especially as a parent, you know the core of your children.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? You know who they are because a lot of that come from you anyway. Mm-hmm. So I'm pretty sure Dwayne Wade knows his son's heart, and the other stuff is just the extras, man.
You got grown men worried about what this 12-year-old boy's man. Like, come on, man.
Yeah,
like,
man, he ain't gonna fit. And that's another thing too. He ain't fetting you.
It's not.
You know what I mean?
That's ultimately the approach I take to any situation like that. But I want to definitely talk about that subject and a few other things that's going on. But Stirring the Pot is more so just for, it started off as humorous, but then it started just, being more so getting different perspective from people's point of view. Right. And sometimes it starts some arguments in the comments where people get a tad bit disrespectful. But it comes with that's the risk you take when you play the game. Right. And especially when you get on social media, there's no holds barred on social media, man. So, but definitely I want to get different perspectives on that. I want to bring people on and I want to make it where they can get on and I'll talk to them about a topic. They'll say their piece. And I also will make it where we can bring them back on and someone else may hear the episode and they be like, well, you know what? I want to come in and, refute that, or I want to come in and, challenge that or whatnot. Try to make it as interactive as possible. I'm not to, critical levels like you are with the podcast.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But it's just because I've been doing this for over 10 years, bro. That's all.
10 years. I've been in high school almost 10 years.
You're right.
You got the salt and pepper working with your beard and everything.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
I can't even grow.
I'm pretty sure my facial hair is older than you. I think we talked about this before.
I'm 27.
Go on, so you born 93?
92. I just turned 27.
92? Mm-hmm. Yeah, bro. Like I started growing this goatee in 6th grade. That was 92. 92, 93.
Well.
Yeah. Okay. So the hair on my face is this old.
Wow. I don't even know what's wrong with that.
Just keep waking up. They'll come back around. You go like, you was what? You was doing what in 2019? I was in middle school, bro.
That's how I think.
Why are you working with me now?
I think that's how LeBron looks like. A lot of these kids in the NBA, like these kids, like LeBron's been in the NBA since 2003.
Right.
Most of these kids were. Some of them weren't even born, or some of them were in middle school watching him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, probably in kindergarten.
Right.
Well, let's see. Yeah, you got was that 17 years?
No. Yeah, 2003 to now it's like 16 years.
So yeah, if you 22, you was 6 when he started. So yeah, he was in kindergarten. Yeah, man, it is what it is. But hey, keep waking up, get better, and honestly, that's what's going to happen. You know what I mean? My words of encouragement would be just stick with it. The key is consistency. Mm-hmm. One thing I regret about my journey in podcasting is stopping. Mm-hmm. I did it from 2008 to like 2013, and then I stopped from like 2013 until 2018. I had radio. Mm-hmm. I was on V89, so it was like I didn't really need it. And then the site I was going through, it was they had started charging, and I was like, this ain't enough to be paying.
Right.
Like $40 a month. And so I stopped. But when I think back on it, had I kept it up, had I like try to find some other way to kind of continue the podcast, ain't gonna tell you what I would have been. You know what I mean? Because it really wasn't popping. Especially, hell, the word podcast wasn't even a thing when I started. It was internet radio.
That really kind of just happened.
Right.
I'm gonna say maybe 5 years, maybe.
Right. And so it wasn't till so this is the thing, if I would have kept on that wave when it popped off, you know what I'm saying? I could have
been like a pioneer of it or something like that.
Exactly. You know what I mean? So I'm coming back, and I am coming back with more experience than most people because I did it so early, but I'm also catching up. You know what I mean? So my thing is just stay consistent. You know what I'm saying? Just remain, if you're going to do it, stay with it. There's going to be some days, especially, I don't think you have to deal with this, because like I told you before, what you do on Facebook is what I need to be doing as far as like getting people involved away from the podcast. and giving them reason to be involved. Like you give people a reason to be involved in what you're saying, because of the topics that you pick or whatever. What was I say? As far as so you do that part. So I think we may have days where it looks poor.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? There's gonna be some days where you probably start off and you got like 30 people, 40 people, 50 people like all on it, and then 3 months later, 5, 10. I mean, it was times, bro, when I was doing a podcast, and then when I did the original podcast, I had a chat room like I got on the YouTube joint. And yeah, it'd be like one person in there, or maybe none. I was used to, and when I first started, matter of fact, I had about 22, 23 people consistently coming through, and then they stopped. And it got to a point where for a good 3-4 months, nobody. It felt like I was just talking to myself. Then it was like I was doing it with nobody that was saying, "Hey, I listened to the podcast last night." It was like, "I listened to your show last night." Nah, it was like I was literally talking to myself for a good 3-4 months, and then Twitter happened, and then that's when people started recognizing what I was doing. So yeah, just stay consistent, bro. That's gonna be the main thing. Stay consistent even when it looks crazy. Okay. What we're gonna do? We're gonna get into these next tracks, and then we're gonna give y'all a lowdown of how y'all can get in contact with my man, and also too how y'all can be there for the debut of his podcast. So right now, I got my man Trem Soul with Love for This, and then King Red with Brik-Fil-A. This is the Enigma Sept Hour. You got time, baby.
Trem Soul, that's a good guy. I went to high school with him.
Yeah,
that boy got some bars.
Yeah, man, Trem, like I really look at him to be that next dude. I think he still got it. But yeah, just his songwriting, like he know how to make like.
He's been creative since high school. Even when we were in digital design class, like he's always been creative.
Yeah, I've always been impressed with him or whatever. What's up, JC? What up, bro? Again, I told you I'll be at the show tomorrow, man. Not going out of town, but you already know that. So we're gonna get back and get into it. Feel right with saying up. It's almost 9. It's almost 9 o'clock. You know what though? No, look at my engagements. I mean, I know it's been a thing, but she got the ring. I don't.
Ain't she supposed to like pick yours out or something like that?
So she got to win, man. But nah, I can't be like, yeah, bitches. Y'all see it. I'm out of here. I can't say this to watch. Maybe she gave me an engagement watch. Maybe that's a watch that says I'm engaged on it. Like, yeah, bitches. Look at my engagement watch.
Just in case you ever get her time wrong, she gonna just look at that watch. This is the time
you were supposed to be there.
Look, man.
You said you leave the top for like when?
What time, if you're in a relationship, should you be home at the club?
Look at you, Mr. Sturdy Pot. It depends.
I've heard some women say 1:30. I heard some women say immediately after the club leave.
But see, my thing is, like I went to Top Flight last Saturday. I left early, earlier than usual. But my thing is, like I know my mama DJ H&L. He DJs. A lot of times especially when we used to go as a crew, we would wait for him to get his money. So a lot of times we wouldn't leave the flight till like 3:30.
Goodness gracious.
You know what I mean? Granted, I was single then too. That's another thing.
Right, yeah, you hang out. Yeah.
So yeah, leaving Top Flight immediately afterwards. For me, because I know H&L, because I know Greg, because I know Vega. I may linger because I know people, not because
Vega. That's my boy too. Shout out to my dog.
Also too, man. I told Fee this before I went. I ain't never getting nothing out of Top Flight. It's never happened. So yeah, you ain't going to Top Flight to pull nothing. This guy, I told y'all he get him. All right, let me get back into it. Yo. I told y'all he getting them. All right. Yo, we back. We are back. This is the Enigma Sept Hour. And that was my man King Red with Brik-Fil-A, one of the dopest songs come out this year. Should have gave y'all in the year joint, but screw it. Y'all know what it is. Yo, JC talking about lies. Bro, I ain't never. Look, I say this. All right, we had an off the podcast, off the mic conversation about going to Top Flight, and I mentioned that I've never pulled anything out of Top Flight, and I haven't. Even if I did, it was something I had already worked on. I'm just saying, I've never went to Top Flight, met a chick, be like, "Yo, let me get you a blue motherfucker." Yeah, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? What you about to do? I'm trying to get with you. I ain't never do that. If it was like, "Yo, remember we had a conversation? You showed me a picture of your titties in the DM. I want to see them for real now. I want to see them in 3D. Drake, what's good?"
Not 3D. 1080p.
I was already working. The game was already done. I just, it was just convenient. But hey, after that, outside of that, I ain't never pulled nothing out of Top Flight. Anyway, it's supposed to be my engagement episode. I'm talking ratchet. Got to be more careful. All right, so how can we find the podcast when we finally get it? Matter of fact, what's the date? What's the
tentative date is January 7th. That's the tentative date. I'm going to try to.
What's the date again?
Hear me now. Is this thing on? Tentative date is going to be January 7th. That's going to be the tentative date that I want to drop the first episode. And what I'm going to be doing, I said I was going to start after the holidays, and I really need to, predominantly this weekend. I'm going to start getting everybody together, and I need you to, everybody who is going to get a podcast, anybody who wants to listen to it, of course, you need to download the Anchor app. It's free of charge. Okay. And then you'll go and you'll scroll and you'll just type in Stirring the Pot, the podcast, and then you'll see my picture over a literal pot. Stirring. And then that way, yeah, pretty much. That way you can listen. And if you're going to be on, then I can bring you on. You can do it from your phone. You don't have to show up anywhere. It's real convenient for people. It's just right now for people just starting off. I've been on it a few times. Just make sure you have a decent, connection or whatnot. But that's how I'm going to be doing it. That's how you can listen to it. And then I'm going to probably find some ways to make sure I can get it. I'm always going to put a link on my Facebook when I drop it.
Word.
So that's how you can get the podcast. And then if you want to just reach me or follow me in my Facebook shenanigans, then that's on. Of course, type in Remain Calm. You'll see a picture of Black Hooded Spider-Man. Twitter is Sideshow Buie. So that's basically Sideshow_Buie, play off of Sideshow Bob from The Simpsons.
Word.
And then Instagram is Houseway92. I don't really use Instagram like that. If I do, I just post my artwork on there. That's about it. And then the last one is Snapchat. It's J_Shine92. Now listen.
Let me find that. Yeah,
listen. If you're gonna follow Snapchat, the best time to follow it is on the weekends because that's really when I'm on it.
Yeah, we can't get Snapchat.
Yeah, that's the only really time I really use it when I'm on it. When I might be hanging out with the crew or subsequently like J_Shine92.
That's just regular Shine.
Yeah, you'll see some goofy picture of my bit emoji on there.
I don't see nothing. J Shine. I'm doing that right.
What's that underscore?
Try to do the underscore. I gotta go on Snapchat and post this ring, so they'll know. I don't know. I try to save Snapchat because I'm just like, I ain't want to just be like posting like, yeah, look, I'm engaged, like all that obnoxious. But let me go ahead and do that.
Yeah, during the week I don't really post anything, but maybe like a meme I might have made on Twitter or a picture I was working on or something like that. But that'll be about it.
That up. So you said January 7th, and this is gonna be like a weekly thing, bi-weekly.
I'm looking to do it weekly, and I want to pre-record a few episodes so I can stay consistent with it. Don't say that nobody else, fam. I want to pre-record a few episodes so I can stay consistent with it. And I want to drop in each episode weekly. And then when I do run out of episodes, then I can just have some. I can start doing another casting call like I did on Facebook. So I got a lot of big guests on there. And another thing I want to do is I want to bring people on there. They can discuss the topic, or they can just talk about themselves and I can ask about themselves and ask them some of those risky questions or whatnot. But the biggest thing that I want to come out of it is to get the small businesses, people who may be trying to get music projects off the ground and things like that. Yeah. They'll have a chance to have a platform to, talk about what they're doing and find a way to reach them. That's ultimately the biggest goal that I want to accomplish out of that. Right. So I do definitely, I target a lot of business owners and I just target some people. I have one about coming up. That's going to be, is it really hard to stay? Is it truly hard to stay married? Getting married, everybody loves to do, but staying married, that's where the heart is.
Yeah. No, it's hard work. Like, I already know that. I mean, I've had people tell me time and time again, but yeah, it's work. I think that's what a lot of people get twisted, is that they think it's supposed to be a hallmark. You're supposed to be the happiest when you're married.
Right. Exactly. That's perfect.
When people be like, oh, I know people that's married, they're not happy. It's like, because it's life, nigga. You gonna be happy all the time?
Yeah, I mean, this Hallmark is a great example because they show them right off to the sunset, the happiness in the wedding, but they don't show the arguments over the toilet paper flipped over the wrong way. Like,
exactly,
like,
dog.
That stuff, all
the lies,
not taking out the toothpaste or something right. Like that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, they don't show that type of stuff. So agreed. And I have my brother, shout out to John Glenn and Rihanna Glenn, newlyweds in the game, and they're going to get on there and talk about the first few years of marriage and the trials and tribulations and things like that. You know, but they didn't. I remember when they got together, and I remember them getting married. I was best man in the wedding. That was like my third wedding. I've been an attendant, and I attended the wedding, and then I was like groomsman, and the last one I was best man. So there's only one other position for that. The usher.
I'm about to say, you get rid of these hoes, bro.
What? I just know hoes to get rid of.
Get rid of them, dog.
There's nothing to get rid of.
It's the perception, the perception of evil.
Yeah, when you funny, man. You know what I'm saying? When people find you to be funny, then of course people go on that thing.
Avoid the perception of evil. And the Bible says when a man finds his wife, he finds a good thing. So you got two of them things you gotta do. You gotta get rid of that perception of evil.
Anybody who know the real me know that I'm just some goofy kid that calls himself Spider-Man on Facebook.
Except when he's grilling. But anyway, yeah. See, live. Anyway, we're gonna wrap this thing up, man. I appreciate you following through.
Oh, no problem.
You know what I mean? Good.
Appreciate you having me. I really enjoyed this, and that's how you know that I actually like him outside of work.
Yay. Hey.
Because most of the time, everybody know you got them coworkers that you do not want to see from this top clock strikes 5.
Man. Nah, I pretty much. Ain't finna stir no pot. Anyway, this is Enigma September. I would not stir the pot. But no, man. Other than that, I just see y'all in the new year, man. Shouts out to everybody that's been supporting. Shouts out to all the guests that have came through this year. This year's been wonderful. Just the game has stepped up. Shouts out to my baby Felicia. I mean, we got new mics, we got the interface. Now I got the GoPro. You know what I'm saying? Got the new webcams. The YouTube game that came up a little bit. Recording. Shouts out to Pat for holding it down, even through things he was dealing with. Shouts out to my man Joe Ward. Shouts out to Shelby for joining the camp. What else, man? Again, all the artists, all the people I've had on the podcast throughout this year, all the people that supported, the retweets, the reposts, sending the songs, just all that, man. I am appreciative. I am thankful. And let's just keep this thing moving for the 2020 with the clear vision. And just keep growing. I'm just going to try to remain consistent and continue to give y'all content. It will be some changes. I probably won't have as guests as often as I did this year. So you can expect that. But other than that, try to get out more content. Step up the Enigma Sept Hour and next. That's what, again, I got the GoPro, so we can do that. So just 2020, man, gonna be a dope year, I believe. And I'm ready to do this. Plus, I'm ready to lose some weight. So I ain't breaking on the track. You gonna eat that cornbread? You gonna eat that cornbread? That's how I feel over the mic. I feel like, buddy, you gonna eat that cornbread?
Listen, man, nothing wrong with being big. Every big dude I know has said, listen, as long as you keep a clean cut, you dress well, and you smell nice, that woman ain't gonna worry about you being big. I got a woman now. I don't gotta worry about that.
Well, you still gotta keep yourself up now. That's what I'm saying. I gotta keep myself up for her. For this wedding. I gotta get sexy for the wedding. I gotta make all the exes jealous. Like, that's what he looked like in the tux?
Mm-hmm. That's right. And guess what? You thought that's what you was gonna see.
You thought wrong. Wow. Anyway, let me get off this mic. We'll be here all night. Hey, I love y'all, man. Hold it down. See y'all in 2020. This is the Enigma Sept Hour. You got time, baby.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun, man.
All right, stop that. All right, YouTube, same old. Y'all know what the drill. Hit that smash. I bet hit that. I keep saying it. The last episode. Smash that subscribe button. Boom. Hit that share button. Let people know about the podcast, about the live stream. Also, too, information with Jeremiah I have posted below. So when you start the podcast, I'm going to be retweeting and reposting everything he's doing because it's all about supporting
Same here.
one of your own or whatever. So other than that, yeah. So just show the love, spread the love, and I will see y'all in 2020. May the Lord say the same. May the Lord watch. Just like a little brother. We out.